friends, I am ZBexx and we've got the newest trading card game, Disney Lorcana, and I've got this booster box here. I waited in line for 5 hours at Gen Con on Friday, day 2, to get this glory, and so we're gonna open it because I want to get some cards to build some decks. In fact, you might want to check out the Lorcana Academy. And you might have seen me before. This is what I wore to Gen Con. Tinkerbell, Tiny Tactician, created by me. I got my lime green sequin fabric from Blue Moon Fabrics, and I made my thimble hat and my button knee covers out of EVA foam. I used Foss Shape, this awesome material from Wonderflex, to make the brown shoulder things and the green leaves have their beautiful shape. And I made my own wings too. It was really quick last minute, so I shaped them a little bit better in some other pictures. But that was me at Gen Con. So if you saw me, make sure to put in the comments down below a hello. Opening the Lorcana trading card game box that I got. Now, before we get into this, I want to make sure that all of you who know nothing about it know what we're after. We're going to show you what the ink is all about. So here is kind of the stuff that we are looking for. There are these different art cards. They look borderless. They are called the Enchanted cards. There's like these full art foils. They look really pretty. If you've played Magic, I want to say like the equivalent of Halo foils. From what I've heard, the pull rate is higher than that of like a Halo foil, but I don't know. I haven't been watching a whole bunch of box openings. Have you? If you have, tell me all the stats. Let's look at the stuff based on price from high to low, because we want to know what the big hitters are for those of you that are unfamiliar. The Enchanted Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue, very, very expensive. These Enchanted cards seem to be going for quite a bit. Aladdin, Maui, Aurora, Simba. 600 for the Tinkerbell Enchanted Rare. That's the one I really would want to open. Also, I may have found a ship at Gen Con. Even just regular Elsa, Spirit of the Winter. These prices are probably possibly inflated, but I don't know. We don't know demand. We don't know quantity of product available. They definitely will change, especially as people start playing more. A Whole New World is a really cool song. It's time to open this Lorcana box. Look, we got a little pull tab here. Oh! Ah! New card smell. Let's see. Oh, they smell quite different from Magic cards. This is also my first pack I've opened of Lorcana, so let's go. This is exciting. I don't know where the makeup of the pack is. I believe the symbol down here is colored for the rarity. Because I've only played my intro deck stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, friends. I'm gonna have to sort all these out. Nice. 2 damage for 1. Prince Philip. Oh, we've got a different symbol down here now. Donald Duck. A couple of those. Part of your world. Oh! I got this must be the mythic. I feel like we need to look this up. Stitch, Rockstar. I think that's a really good one. Ooh, and we got a foil poisoned apple. In a booster pack, we have 6 common cards, 3 uncommon cards, Non-foil rare, super rare, or legendary 2 cards, and a foil card, 1 card of any rarity. And Enchanted is a horizontal diamond in the center with 6 sides, rainbow in color. So part of your world is just a rare. Same with Poisoned Apple. Super rare is the diamond in silver color. Stitch is a pretty great first hit. For those of you who haven't played yet, let me walk you through the parts of a card with this first super rare that we opened, identifiable by the diamond down here. So with a 6 ink cost, you would need to tap 6 ink in your inkwell. Because it has this little gold bullet around it, it also means that you could choose to put this card face down in your inkwell because it has the ink symbol around here. Unlike Poisoned Apple, which is lacking that gold circle around the cost of 3 right there. Stitch Rockstar is a 3/5, strength and willpower. So 5 willpower is pretty good because you can take a couple of hits from a 2 or 3 strength. In Lorcana, you do leave damage on the creature, so you will use indicators like a little token or dice to show damage left on. The next thing that's important for the gameplay and ultimately winning the game is the lore. So Stitch Rockstar has 3 lore indicated here on the right side. So when you exert Stitch, you add, if you're questing for lore, you'll add 3, and you need 20 to win the game. So 3 is really pretty good on a card. How is the card thickness versus magic? Well, as I'm holding it, it feels pretty similar. A tiny bit less thick than magic, just a tiny bit, not a ton. Just like, I'd say like 10 points of cardstock, maybe 20 difference if you know cardstock. They're very close to similar. Slightly more glossy feeling on the Lorcana field than papery, though they're pretty similar. We have 23 more packs to go though, so let's keep at it. Okay, so now we know how it goes. We've got some commons. I don't know how much y'all care about seeing all of the commons and uncommons. You have to tell me. Do it again. Return an action card from your discard to your hand for 3. Chris cares. Okay. I will not breeze by them then. We've got another rare, Scar. Adds 2 lore. When you play this character, an opposing character gets 5 strength. This card is in one of the precons, I believe. Ooh, and I got a foil Aurora Regal Princess. So this is just a foil uncommon. Thank you for letting me know you care. We're on pack number 3. We're looking for those enchanted cards. We got Horus, Work Together, Pongo, Old Rascal. Evasive is cool because only characters with evasive can challenge this character. So in Lorcana, you don't attack a player. You can only attack a character if they're exerted. And you'll exert them to activate abilities or quest for lore, which you need lore in order to win the game. 20 of it. So yeah. Hi. Freeze, exert, chosen opposing character. So, or you can make your stuff opposed. Hey, look, it's our first tiny Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician. That is exciting because of this. Ah! Okay. Ah, there it is. That's me. So we've got that. And on to our uncommons. Ariel. Voiceless. This character can't tap to sing songs. Songs are similar to instants or sorceries in Magic, and songs, sometimes you don't have to pay the ink for them if your character can sing this song. Kronk. Ooh, a 6/6 for 6. Makes 2 lore when questing. Captain. 6/5 for 5. Dr. Facilier for 7. Now this one doesn't make ink. You can't flip it upside down to put it in your inkwell, but it's a 4/5 for 7. You can shift it for 5 on top of another Dr. Facilier. Whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand. And we've got a foil. Oh, this is not a foil. Let's just our super rare. A whole new world. That's good. We like that, actually. So a whole new world. We've got a wheel. Each player discards their hand and draws 7 cards. A wheel. It really is a whole new world. A whole new set of cards in your hand. That's a good one. Let's see how much that one is. $35 right now pre-ordering. 42. That's really good. Yo! We got one! We got one! Look at how beautiful it is! Okay, this is beautiful. We're going to put this off to the side for a moment because we've got another pack. We've got the Stolen Scimitar. Nice item that can give Aladdin +2 strength or another character +1 strength. Develop your brain. Kind of like anticipate. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one of them into your hand and one onto the bottom of your deck. Abu, mischievous monkey. Just a basic 3/2 for 3 that quests for 2. Like, see, we can make it sound like magic. We've got Pumbaa. 3/5 for 4. Quests for 1 lore. Maleficent sorceress. When you play this character, you may draw a card. That's cool. 2/2 for 3 that quests for 1. You heard the next chapter is coming out in like November? Ooh, I'd be here for that. That's like right around the corner if so. Kristoff. Okay, into our uncommons. We've got Reflection. Look at that. This is a classic card. Let me read this to you and tell me if you like this card and if it sounds familiar if you're a Magic player. It has a cost of 1 ink. You get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put them back on the top of your deck in any order. It doesn't say draw a card after it, but otherwise it'd be like Ponder. We got a Reflection. Flynn Rider. Whenever this character is challenged, the challenging player chooses and discards a card. So some hand disruption. Triton, the Sea King. On to our rares. We got Maui with some abilities here. Maui, hero to all. Rush, this character can challenge the turn they're played, aka haste. And Reckless, this character can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. And we've got another rare, Plasma Blaster, an item that you can exert in order to and have 2 ink to deal 1 damage to chosen character, which can be pretty good because damage does stick around. So that could be enough to help you get rid of a character that perhaps quests for 3 or is annoying. Ooh, and we got Tinkerbell, most helpful. This one's different from the giant fairy or the tiny tactician. We've got, it's just a common, it's 4 ink, 2/3, quests for 2. It has evasive, so only other evasive characters can challenge her. And when you play it, I get to give a character evasive until the end of the turn. It's me! Look! Cool. All right. And hey, Peter Pan, my counterpart, also has evasive, never landing. Philoctetes, Minnie Mouse. I almost made a dress like this. I might still sometime in the future. Her fashion sense is always spot on. With a flavor text like that, always classy. Minnie Mouse, always classy. I actually made a big Minnie Mouse bow that looks pretty similar to that. I have a TikTok video I'm going to put up for that soon. Dingle Hopper, remove a damage from a character by tapping an item or exerting an item. Archimedes, nice little 2/2 for 1, inks for 1. And Beast's Mirror, show me. If you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. You can tap it and pay 3 ink to activate that item. All right, uncommons, Goofy, Bodyguard. So Bodyguard is a cool ability because with this character, you can have it enter play exerted, and an opposing character who challenges you must challenge one of your characters with Bodyguard if able. So it protects your really good characters. And when you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from each of your Musketeer characters. So a little synergy there on the type. Lilo, Galactic Hero. Dragonfire. Look at that. Removal. 5 ink. Banish chosen character. So that's pretty good. You cannot use it for ink by turning it upside down. That's okay because we got Lilo making a wish. Cool. That's nice because for 1, quests for 2. Pretty small willpower though. And oh, hey, check it out. It's our first legendary Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor. 4 lore? Evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this character. And this one's going for pretty good. This one's pre-selling for like $50 to $70. Woo! Big bucks, big bucks. And then we got a foil Captain Hook underneath there. Mickey. Challenger +2. When challenging, this character gets +2. So it turns from a 1/2 to a 3/2. All right, we have so many more packs to go, and oh my goodness, let's get another enchanted card. Okay, Tinkerbell, Merlin, Gaston, Mr. Smee, Elsa, Captain Hook, Sven, official ice deliver. Oh, Sven is in the set. We were talking about this the other night when we watched Frozen. Jumba Jukiba? What? Who is this from? 1 jump ahead. Lilo and Stitch. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. He's the bad guy alien. Okay, I recognize him now. Thank you. Nathnor, first time chatter with the call out. We love it. Okay, this is a good song. We got one jump ahead. Put the top card of your deck into your inkwell, face down and exerted. A little ramping. Then we've got a rare Iago, loudmouth parrot for 3 and inkable. A 1/4 that can quest for 1 lore, and you can you got a problem. You can exert Iago in order to have chosen character gain reckless during their next turn. They can't quest and must challenge if able. And then, hey, we got another super rare. We got Ariel, Spectacular Singer. I think this is a pretty good one too. It's only 3 ink for a 2/3. It has Singer 5, so this character counts as a cost 5 to sing songs. And she has a musical debut. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a song card and put it into your hand. Put the rest onto the bottom of your library. So that could be good in like an Amber song deck with another one. This Ariel Spectacular Singer is going for like 35 right now. And then I've got a foil Merlin Self-Appointed Mentor. It's all right. Support. When this character quests, I can add their strength to a chosen character's strength this turn. We got some good cards so far. I'm excited to build some decks, yo! Woo! I'm all about playing in paper. I'm all about it. Okay. Genie, Aurora, Sergeant Tibbs, Stitch, New Dog, Isma, Alchemist, Simba, got LeFou, Frying Pan, Shield of Virtue, and Ariel, Who's It Collector. Whenever you play an item, you may ready this character, and so readying is you go ready, set, draw. That's kind of like untap, upkeep, draw. And Jafar, Keeper of Secrets. This character gets +1 strength for each card in your hand. And a foil Goofy. All right. We've got Sudden Chill, Donald Duck, Goofy, Hakuna Matata. Remove 3 damage from each of your characters. I like that. The broom is good too. You can do stuff with the broom in certain decks. Fire the Cannons. For uncommons, Ursula's Cauldron, Tamatoa, and Scepter of Arendelle. Then we've got Sword of Truth. This item is a final enchantment. Banish this item to banish chosen villain character. Okay, maybe. Mickey Mouse, Artful Rogue. Let's go. We've got a 7 cost 6/5, which has shift 5, can shift onto a different Mickey Mouse for only 5. Quests for 2 lore, and whenever you play an action, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. That is huge because questing and gaining lore is how you win the game when you get to 20 lore. And we've got a foil Gaston. Okay, let's go for some more enchanted cards. Let's see if we can get a second one. Tinkerbell, Giant Fairy, maybe Elsa. Okay, we've got Vicious Betrayal. Chosen character gets +2 strength. If it's a villain, they get +3 strength. Donald Duck. He's got a sword. Pumbaa. Jafar. Tinkerbell, Tiny Tactician. And be our guest. This song, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest onto the bottom of your deck in any order. It's nice too, it can be used for ink. So this is one of those cards, maybe you'll run and you'll use it for ink a lot of the times. Frying Pan. And Fan the Flames. Then for our rares, we've got Lady Tremaine. She is a 6-cost 1/5. Wicked Stepmother. She has Do It Again. When you play this character, you can return an action card from your discard to your hand and quests for 1. Hans! 13th in line. Got another super rare here. Pretty cheap. We've got 4 ink cost and can be used for ink. A 3/3, quests for 2, solid. And whenever this character quests, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. So I like that. And a foil Velocities, Trainer of Heroes. Am I saying that completely wrong? Velocities? Teats? Velocities. That's from, is that from Hercules? Okay, I thought so. Thanks, Phoenix. We got Duke of Weaselton. Maleficent. Aladdin. Here's a good, I want to use this as an example. So look, if you play this Aladdin, which only has an ink cost of 3, and is a 2/2, which quests for 1 lore, when you play it, each opponent loses 1 lore. So if I had this Aladdin in play for only 3, rather than having to pay my ink cost of 7, since it has shift 5, I can pay 5 instead and put it on top of this Aladdin. That's how that works. We've got Minnie Mouse, Friends on the Other Side, Fire the Cannons. And then we've got Anna, Jasper, and Chief Tui, Maleficent. Look at that, 3 lore, and it only costs 5? That seems pretty strong. A 3/6/2, not a ton on the strength, but really good willpower. I like that, Maleficent. Oh, look at this, and we got a legendary Gontu Galactic Federation Captain. It does cost 8 ink. It is a 6/6 that can quest for 2 lore and has Under Arrest. Characters with cost 2 or less can't challenge your characters. And a foil Befuddle. On to some more. Megara Flounder. Okay, what is with the Team Flounder jokes? I don't know, but it is a 1-drop 2/2 that quests for 1. Sergeant Tibbs. Dinglehopper. Isma. Cerberus. Alright, here we go. Let's go for more enchanteds. LeFou. Ransack. Draw 2, then discard 2. Rapunzel. Magic Mirror. We've got Speak. It's an item, so it does stay out in play. For 2, you can exert it and pay 4 ink to draw a card. And LeFou, Instigator. Fan the Flames. A 2-cost 2/2 makes 1 lore. When you play this character, ready chosen character. So you turn it back ready. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. But that also means that they can't be challenged, which is advantageous. We've got Jafar, Keeper of Secrets. This character gets +1 strength for each card in your hand. We've seen that, but not in the foil yet. Stolen Scimitar, Aurora, Tangle, Stitch, Archimedes, Goons, and then on to our uncommons. We've got Elsa, Snow Queen. She is Freeze. You can tap to exert chosen opposing character. Make them be able to be challenged. Mad Hatter. This one's in one of the pre-cons. It's pretty good. Gracious Host. Getting 3 lore when you quest. That's very good. And Scepter of Arendelle. All right, on to our rares. We've got Captain Hook for 4. A 3/4 quests 1. Double the powder. When you play this character, you return an action card named Fire the Cannons from your discard to your hand. A little combo synergy there. Oh, look at that. We've got a super rare Marshmallow, Persistent Guardian. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may return this card to your hand. Okay. Still costs 6, doesn't ink, but all right. And we've got a foil Minnie Mouse. She's always classy. Her fashion sense is always spot on. Okay, Stampede. Work Together. Gaston. Hakuna Matata. Magic Broom. Kristoff. And then on to Cinderella with Singer 5. For 4 ink, a 2/5 can cost 5 to sing songs. And quests for 2 lore can remove 3 damage from a chosen princess. I like Cinderella. We've got Simba. I know what I have to do. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 1 lore. Pretty good. And cut to the chase. Basically give a character haste or rush, as they call it. Then for our rares, we've got Just in Time. For 3, you can play a character with cost 5 or less for free. Now, does anybody in the chat know if that works on Shift? And then Genie, another rare. Powers Unleashed for 8, 3 quests, Shift 5. There's that ability I was talking about. Also has evasive, so only other evasive characters can challenge. That's really good. I mean, expensive, but good. Whenever this character quests, you may play an action with cost 5 or less for free. And a foil Dinglehopper. Okay, we've got Sudden Chill. Hand Disruption. Each opponent chooses and discards a card. Okay, we got it here. Philosophies. Are you proud of me? Are you so proud of me? He's got a sword. Control your temper. Friends on the Other Side. And Prince Eric. All right, we've got Ursula's Cauldron. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck if you exert it. Put one of them on top and the other on the bottom. Some deck manipulation. The Beast is Mine. Chosen character gains Reckless. They must challenge and can't quest if able. And Eyes of the Fates. An item that you can exert to give chosen character +1 lore when they quest this turn. All right, Fishbone Quill. An item for 3 ink. Go ahead and sign. So when you exert this card, you can put any card from your hand into your inkwell face down. Make something that can't ink be an ink. Hey, and we got another super rare Tekka, the Burning One. A 6 costing 8/6. It's reckless. It doesn't make any lore, but it must challenge each turn if able. Okay. I don't know how much I see that being played, but if there's like a big, like, you know, brute strength deck, maybe you have that come in as a finisher. And a foil Jasper. When this character quests, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. Okay, we still haven't seen like Rapunzel or Elsa or Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. That's what we're looking for right now. Starting off with Mickey Mouse. Magic Golden Flower. I think this is the first time I've seen this common. Banish this item to remove 3 damage from a chosen character. So banish is putting it in your discard. Scar. Timon. Tastes like chicken. When you play this character, it can remove 1 damage from a chosen character. I like that as a 1-drop for Amber. This white color. That's such a cute art too. Right. Dr. Facilier, Charlatan, and Captain Hook, Forceful Duelist. We've got Maximus, Relentless Pursuer. Smash! Deals 3 damage to chosen character. Can be inked and costs 3. And Fire, Sword of Virtue. It has fireproof. You can tap it and pay 3 ink to ready chosen character. They can't quest for the rest of the turn. Alright, I got another Maleficent, Biding Her Time. A 1/1 for 1. It cannot be used as ink, but makes 2 lore when you quest with Maleficent, Biding Her Time. So, pretty fast if you get her out early. And Elsa! We like called it! Look at that! So she is the spirit of winter. She costs 8 ink and she is a 4 strength, 6 willpower that makes 3 lore when she quests. She has shift 6, so rather than pay 8, you can pay 6 if you have another Elsa out in play and put her on top of your Elsa in play. And deep freeze. When I play this character, I can exert up to 2 chosen characters. So I can exert up to 2 other chosen characters. They can't ready at the start of the next turn. Yeah, we're going to hit our opposing characters on that one. Ah, okay. Elsa's Spirit of Winter is pre-selling for $75. So we love that. Oh, and we got a foil. Robin Hood. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's pretty cool. It's not as cool as Elsa, but it is a foil super rare, which is pretty cool. So it's a 6 ink cost. Oh, that's so cute. It's a 4/4 that quests for 2 lore. Robin Hood, Unrivaled Archer, has Feed the Poor. When you play this character, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you, draw a card. As well as Good Shot during your turn. This character gains evasive, so they can challenge other characters with evasive. This is the 16th pack. We've got Megara, Mickey Mouse, Detective, Peter Pan, Fearless Fighter, Simba, Jafar, and Hercules, True Hero. Befuddle, return a character or item cost with 2 or less to their player's hand. Mother Knows Best, I like this one. Also, you can return a chosen character to their player's hand. Or Coconut Basket. Then this next one will be a rare. We've got Poisoned Apple. We saw this one earlier. You can pay 1 and banish this item. Put it in your discard to exert a character. If it's a princess, you banish them instead. And then this one underneath could be a higher rarity or another rare. It's another rare. We've got Grab Your Sword. Deal 2 damage to each opposing character. That's a nice little board wipe. One-sided board wipe. It's not the biggest, but I like it for 5. It doesn't make ink, but it's a nice song. And for my foil, I got a little foil common Archimedes. We've got Stampede, Flounder, Tangle, Sebastian. Tinkerbell, Peter Pan's Alley, one of the ones we hadn't seen yet. Evasive, Quests for 2 lore. It's a 5 cost 3/3 that does not create ink, but your characters named Peter Pan get an additional strength when they challenge. Captain Hook. And we're on to our uncommons. We've got Goofy, Donald Duck, and Rapunzel. On to the rares. Oh, I can see I've got another rare underneath there. Maurice, world famous inventor. Bill's dad. 6 ink for a 2/7. Give it a try. When this character quests, you can pay 2 ink less for the next item you play. And when you play an item, you can draw a card. Quests for 2 lore. And Dr. Facilier, Agent Provocateur. We've seen this one already. Oh, look at that. We got another foil super rare. Marshmallow. It comes back. When this character is banished in a challenge, you can return it to your hand. Now, the only thing I don't like about this card is that it doesn't make ink and it only quests for 1 lore. Besides that, it's a 5/5 for 6. Google Brew says, I wonder how much LGS support Lorcana will get this year. Well, my local game store, Addictive Behaviors, sponsor of this show, is getting Lorcana on Friday. Next Friday when it releases. I will let you know how it goes. Vicious Betrayal. Mufasa. Pretty strong common. Abu. Timon. Tinkerbell. Fire the Cannons. Then Rafiki. Dr. Facilier's cards. An item that you can exert and pay 1 less ink for the next action you play this turn. And Triton. Then we've got LeFou. Instigator. We've seen this rare. When you play this character, ready chosen character. All right. Nice and a little aggressive or fast deck. Hey, a new one. We've got a super rare. Mother Gothel, Selfish Manipulator. 6 cost ink, a 3 strength, and 6 willpower. Quests for 2 lore. You have to get to 20 to win. Skip the drama. Stay with mama. While this character is exerted, opposing characters can't quest. Cool. That's pretty good. They'll wanna banish this character for sure. I like that. That's pretty good. And I've got a foil beast. Steel is an ink type. There are 6 different ink types. So you have emerald, you've got sapphire, you've got ruby, got amber, got amethyst, and steel. That was perfect. Is that all of them? That was all of them! You have forgotten me. A 4 costing action. Each opponent chooses and discards 2 cards. Can be used for ink. Lilo, Galactic Hero, and Moana, chosen by the ocean. All right, let's get to our rares. Captain Hook, Thinking a Happy Thought has shift 3, so you can play it for 2 less. We love that. It is a villain, pirate captain. Challenger 3, when challenging, this character gets +3 strength, so it could be a 5/5 when you're challenging. Only quests for 1 when it lore, but it does have Stolen Dust. Characters with cost 3 or less can't challenge this character. That's pretty big. You play this, and anything your opponent has played earlier probably can't challenge Captain Hook. Part of your world. We've got a song from Ariel, costs 3. You can return a character from your discard to your hand. Good old-fashioned replaying stuff in our amber color here. And a foil Pumbaa. 3/5 for 4. Quests for 1. Alright. Let's get Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. Come on, let's go. Starting off with Mickey Mouse, Mufasa, Pongo. Pongo also comes in one of the starter decks. Simba, the Wardrobe, Prince Eric. All right, we've got another reflection. Tamatoa and Grandma Tala. I don't think we've seen this one yet. 2 cost 1/1, that quest for 1, and has I Will Be With You. When this character is banished, put into the discard, you may put this card into your inkwell face down and exerted. That's great. Get some use out of it. And our rare, we've got Hans, Scheming Prince. This is pretty strong. For 4 ink, you've got a 3/3 that can quest for 3. I like that. Maleficent Monstrous Dragon! Yes! We've got a legendary here. It's 9 ink to play it, but if you have it in your early hand, you can put it upside down in your inkwell. It is a 7 strength, 5 willpower character that quests for 2 lore. It has Dragon Fire. When you play this character, you can banish chosen character. Get rid of it. So that's pretty cool. Literally burned down at Disney World. Yeah. And just for bonus points, this one's also like one of the ones that's like a $75 card right now. Okay, and then we have a foil Maleficent. Just fitting. So see, this is one of the cards that Maleficent that does not have shift on it. They're like, if you're gonna get to banish another character, we're gonna make you pay the full 9 for it. Aladdin, Merlin, Minnie Mouse, Sebastian, Jet Sam, and Beast Smear. Okay, we requested more Mickey Mouse, and this is the first time we've seen the uncommon Mickey Mouse. True Friend, 3 for 3, quests for 2. Go figure, Disney made Mickey Mouse solid card. That's a solid card. Right on that hill giant curve, as us Magic players like to say. We've got Starkey, a 5/4 for 5, quests for 1. While you have a captain character in play, this character gets to quest for an additional lore. And Tigger. I always forget that Winnie the Pooh is part of Disney. I don't know why. But what a Tigger, a wonderful thing. What a Tigger is, a wonderful thing. 4/4 for 6, quests for 2, and it's evasive. Only other characters with evasive can challenge Tigger, a wonderful thing. Then for our rare, we've got If It's Not Baroque. An action. Return an item card from your discard to your hand. Cool. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. An item for 3 can be used for ink. I'm late. Exert it and pay 1 ink. Chosen character gains rush this turn. They can challenge the turn they're played. I like that. If you play this, so this is Amethyst card. If you say played that with like Ruby, then you could have, when you play this card, you may banish chosen character. And then just attack for 7 the same turn. You'd have to have 10 ink, but you know. I like that. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. That seems strong. I like waking up and choosing violence, you know, or giving rush to things, aka haste for all my Magic players. We got Scar Mastermind, a 5/4 for 6, quests for 2, and when you play this character, chosen opposing character gets -5 strength this turn. So that way you can attack in and not have one of your characters take a bunch of damage. Because Maleficent, for example, it's only got 5 willpower. So if you attack something, challenge something, that could get banished pretty easily. So yeah, see, are you starting to see the synergies? Are you starting to understand the game by me talking about the cards? Do you kind of get it? Genie, develop your brain. Scar. Hey, Jason, thanks for the bits. Appreciate you, Fab Fam. Healing Glow, Dr. Facilier, and Simba. Then Pascal, Rapunzel's companion, Camouflage. When you have another character in play, this character gains evasive. That's a nice little 1/1 for 1 makes 1. Pascal. And then we've got the Cheshire Cat, Not All There. When this character is challenged and banished, you banish the challenging character. Haha! Take that. And Belle, Inventive Engineer. When this character quests, you can pay 1 less ink for the next item you play. Kind of like her dad. That's cute. And then on to our rares. Captain Hook, Ruthless Pirate. For 7, a 5/5 with Rush. It can challenge the turn they're played, or quest for 2 lore. You coward! While this character is exerted, turned sideways, opposing characters with evasive gain reckless. They can't quest and must challenge if able. Alright, he puts a target on his back. And Aladdin! We've got a super rare, the Heroic Outlaw. We're familiar with that one. We've got the enchanted version right here. So now you can see the difference between the 2 rarities. Same card, different art, same abilities. So we like that. We like opening more Aladdins. And our foil is Captain Horace, Jasmine, Elsa, Control Your Temper, Maleficent, Hercules, and then on to our uncommons. You have Forgotten Me, Beast, and Moana. Oh, this is our first Moana. 5 costing, 2/6 quests for 2 lore. You need 20 lore to win. When you play this character, you may banish chosen character named Teika. That's funny. And our rare, Maui. This is just a very Moana pack currently. Demigod. This also comes in one of the precons. An 8 ink cost, quests for 3. 8/8. Strong. And Hades, Lord of the Underworld. A 4 cost, cannot be used for your inkwell. 3/2 villain. When you play this character, you can return a character card from your discard to your hand. Quests for 1 lore. Alright. And we got a foil Peter Pan, Never Landing. Okay, our last pack, y'all. Can we get that Tinkerbell Giant Fairy? We got Tinkerbell Most Helpful showing up right there. Magic Golden Flower. Goofy. Hi. And Freeze. Captain Hook. Oh. Olaf. Hey, that's our first Olaf. That's a nice 1-drop. A 1/3 quest for 1. Stick around for a couple of challenges against a low-cost creature. Jumba Jukiba. And 1 jump ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited. I'm 1 jumping ahead because, yo, this is the first time that I haven't seen just a rare right there. Every other time it's been a rare after my... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I was looking at the symbol as Tinkerbell Giant Fairy! How did I not notice it? I don't know, because I was just looking at the symbol and I was like looking up here at all my other rares. That's one to put into a little clip, right? Oh my gosh, someone clip that. Hey Paul, thanks for the bits. Super delayed reaction. I was literally like looking at 1 jump ahead, and it's a song, so every time I read 1 jump ahead, I'm like 1 jump ahead. Then I was just looking at the symbols and everything, but we did it! We got Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. Oh, thanks so much for subbing for 28 months, Gabriel. Oh my gosh, and look, we got Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. We love that because we were Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician. And check this out. So if you have Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician, me, in play, which you would have only played for 3 ink, let's say on turn 4, you use another card from your hand and you put it into your inkwell, upside down. Then you can shift for 4. You can pay 4 ink to put this on top of one of your characters named Tinkerbell, like me. And so you can have, on turn 4, you could have a 4 strength, 5 willpower character that quests for 2 lore. You need 20 lore to win the game. And also, Tinkerbell Giant Fairy has some abilities. She can rock the boat. When you play this character, you deal 1 damage to each opposing character, so you can just knock out some characters off your opponent's board, more than 1 if they've got some damage knocked on them. And she also has Puny Pirate. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in challenge, you may deal 2 damage to an opposing character. So she is just flicking things left and right. Yes. So we're very happy about that. We are so happy about that. Oh my gosh, delayed reaction. Saved the best pack for last. Okay, well, Aladdin was technically the best pack, but we still have 1 more rare that's in this pack. I've got underneath this card here. So now that my delayed reaction is gone, oh my gosh. Thank you, Maraxis. This has been a great opening. Okay, we got 1 more though. Can we top Tinkerbell Giant Fairy in this pack? I don't know. We'll see. Robin Hood! Hey, this was my first and only double super rare pack. Every other pack that I had a rare in it, along with whatever else, and a foil Prince Eric. So, oh my gosh, what an amazing box. I'm pretty happy. I got at least 1 copy of Tinkerbell Giant Fairy, which is what I really wanted, since I believe I can say I'm the first person to cosplay an art specific from Disney Lorcana TCG. But we can use the character I cosplayed, Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician, to help shift into Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. I'm definitely going to be trying to do steel with some other colors and do some deck building with that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Make sure if you liked this Lorcana video, you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and smash it, because that's how you're going to be able to find more videos that I upload if YouTube just decides to recommend me to you. For those of you who are seeing this video in the future, you might even try searching Lorcana Academy on YouTube. Let me know in the comments what other type of content you would like to see from me, because I'm all about this game. All right, remember, you are fabulous.